What's good, my people? Day 4 on the series 0 to payout. Today was a great day, man. I did take an L, as you can see on the screen today, but it doesn't matter because I did everything I told myself I was going to do from the get-go. And realizing after taking a really big loss yesterday and just completely disrespecting myself and everything that I know works for me, I had to turn it around. Started the day off strong, followed my routine, got up a little earlier even though I get home kind of late like from my trainings and stuff. Yeah, did what I was supposed to do. I waited really patiently for a setup. We had this entire upside move. I was just watching this from crap. I was watching this from market open, and like my model never presented itself, and I know older me would have kind of just FOMO'd into it, anticipating that price was just going to continue to upside, and that is just gambling. It's just hoping something happens when you enter a trade and not waiting for the market to tell you what it wants. So honestly, from the morning, I really thought price was bearish because of the way Asia session, London session had come down, putting these lows. We fell back into this range. So, and especially after we took out internal buy side yesterday, I thought we were just going to continue lower. We had Trump speaking in the morning, so I guess with the anticipation of that, we just had to move up. It doesn't matter because I just watched it and I was patient because there was no setup in place. I did end up taking a trade around 11 today after we took out an internal high. We took out London and Asia highs. We put in a 2-minute fair value gap. We did inverse this one up here as well, but I saw we had a strong support at this, so I wanted to wait for this to get inversed to have any real foundation, because I can't just take an inverse of a fair value gap. There's hundreds of fair value gaps that happen. So I needed this strong support level to get broken through. After that, I saw we had a change in the state, but the change in the state wasn't convincing enough, as usually when you have a change in the state, you have displacement, and that didn't happen. What we did have is going into the 5-minute is we had a market structure shift. As you can see right here, we had price come and close below here. So that's kind of a good area. It's a good indication that price is likely changing where it wants to go, just because order flow up to here had been very bullish. We were respecting every imbalance. We actually didn't even really pull into any imbalances. So price was just continuing up. And then once you see this, you can kind of tell that once buying pressure is dying off, that you might have a change in market direction. So with my 4 confluences in place, this is the problem with recording videos 10 hours later, because you're always over here. Anyways, I had all my indications in place. We had a market structure shift on that higher time. Sorry guys, it's late. It's 1:30, but I had to get this video up for you guys. We had a liquidity sweep, high time frame liquidity sweep. We had a change in the state of delivery. We had a market structure shift. We had an inverse fair value gap. That is everything I look for. Additionally, once we pulled back into this internal low, I saw resistance. This was a 2-minute gap. We pulled back. I entered right around here because I saw, as you see this black candle, I saw us rejecting out. And usually that's what happens, is that we have the market structure shift, we have the change in the state, and price will pull back and reject, and that's the move. Today, however, price wanted to come and fill this inverse fair value gap, as that was now a new area of resistance. I set my stop, given that I had entered down here above the gap, the 2-minute gap, and my stop was just it was literally 3 ticks imperfect. I got stopped and price ended up fully running to my TP. This was the 1 hour gap. I would have taken partials along the way in a 15-minute gap, but I was overall really happy with the trade. The trade wasn't wrong either. It was my entry and it was my stop. So overall, really not unhappy at all. I was in the trade and I was contemplating moving my stop, but that's another thing that I feel like I've struggled with, is that once I set something, I need to stick to it. And in all aspects of life, when you tell yourself you need to do something, you tell yourself that you're going to do something, you should do it. And it doesn't matter how hard it is, how out of the ordinary it is for you to do that, that it's those good habits that are going to change your life forever. And I realize, like, with trading, I have all the tools I need to become a good trader. I spot good setups. I know, like, I've put so much time and effort into learning this that I will become successful in this. I have all the tools to do so. So it's really just like staying disciplined and following the plan, and it's just a game of probability, bro. Like, this was a correct trade, and it doesn't matter win or lose, because even if it was like mistake and my bias was wrong, uh there's an opportunity to study that and learn and see what I can do better going forward. That's the beautiful thing about trading. It's complete accountability for every single thing you do. So yeah, took an L. Not really unhappy. I mean, I'm really happy with everything I did today. I feel great. I was one and done on the day on my funded. I did take this on options just because I noticed, like, in after it came into this, that like this became an area of support. And you can see this, like, right here, we never came and ended up breaking above this, and then we came and swept all my existing draws. So overall, W. It's really late, so like I'm just trying to get this video up for you guys. I did say, like, I would be here every day making videos. It doesn't matter what, and I'm sticking to that. I will monitor this entire process. As long as I'm taking a trade on the day, I will show you guys something for it. It doesn't matter if I have 5 viewers, 10 viewers, 0 viewers. I'm doing this for me because I say I'm going to do something and I'm going to do it. And that applies to any area of life. That is how you level up, for real, for real. So yeah, that was good. It was a good trade. It was just poor stop loss and poor entry. That's all right. I studied it and we'll be better in the next one. Anyways, that wraps up everything for today. Appreciate you if you've made it to this point in the video. And yeah, as always, guys, see you tomorrow. See you in the next one.